Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Grubb, Gold Ambassador down here in Austin, Texas, and I was asked by Sarah to talk about selling for Plexus because I had the highest sales on her team for the month of May. I had 2,300 PV, and that was from about 25 customers, just to give you an idea of what that was. um, so a couple things that I kind of find about selling that are really beneficial is find out what works for you. I recently did have a great increase in my team that I had a lot of people sign up as ambassadors for the first time trying the product. But I would say the majority of my team is made up of people that were preferred customers first. They wanted to try the product first. I did the preferred customer, and then after 30 days, showed them, okay, see, this is what you paid as a preferred level. This is how much money you can save as an ambassador. So it was an easy transition for them to go from preferred to an ambassadorship. Now, one way that I really like to sell the preferred customer is I don't really say the phrase 60-day money-back guarantee anymore. I like to call it a 60-day trial. That way, by saying a 60-day trial, you're telling them, okay, just try the product for 2 months. If you don't like it, you can get all your money back. But you're also committing them to 2 months. So retail is really not an option. Preferred is the way to go because you want to get that full 60 days. And then after 60 days, if they're not happy, then I always tell people, if it doesn't work, you get your money back. If it does work, it works. So then you're happy and it does what you wanted it to do. So I always kind of do that. The 60-day trial is a big thing that I tell people. Another thing that I kind of wanted to touch base on was just the importance of building relationships. Not so much just posting to Facebook, Plexus, 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 Plexus. Build relationships with people. These might be the people that you haven't talked to since high school, but they happen to see your posts and they want to talk about it. Or you might find someone from high school and you say, just comment on pictures of their kids or their house or their latest vacation, and just restart that friendship, and then they'll see your posts. It doesn't have to be a quick, have you heard about Plexus? It can be, and I'll talk about that later, but it doesn't have to be right on Plexus right away. It can just be building a relationship with someone. Another thing, when you are making posts, a great thing to do is not make it real advertised like. You want to make it personal. Even if it's something as simple as, I've lost this much weight, or I have energy, or went to the grocery store today and noticed that I bought a lot of healthy food and not so much junk food as last time. This Plexus stuff must be working. Little things like that you can show people in your day-to-day life, that you're not really posting an advertisement about Plexus. You're just letting them know, I take Plexus, it's affecting my life in really positive ways, and letting them kind of get involved in your journey. Another thing I tell my team too, and they're awesome, I tell them, be positive in your Facebook posts all the time. All the time. And yes, you're allowed to have a bad day, but know that it doesn't make any sense if you post something, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted, and then 2 hours later say, Plexus gives me so much energy. That's not going to work. That's contradicting each other. You want people to be on your journey with you. Now, that being said, you could have a bad day. I had a bad day just a little while ago that was just unbelievably ridiculous, and I just was beside myself at how bad it was. And instead, I posted, just had one of the worst mornings I've ever had in the last few years. Typically, I would be running to Wendy's or Chick-fil-A for comfort food, and instead I'm going to get a salad, and I just took my Plexus and I feel fine. So just the fact that kind of curbed the cravings, that's kind of telling people, yes, I'm still very real. I'm on a real journey. I have good days and bad days, but Plexus is what one of the things that helps me make a good day a good day. So Yeah, so that's just a little bit about the Facebook posts. I would definitely post to Facebook if you are a new ambassador, excuse me, and you have not yet made that first post, do it. It does not have to be anything amazing. Do not wait for your big reveal picture. I just posted my very first before and after picture, and I have been selling Plexus for 6 months and taking Plexus for a year. And that was the very first one I did. So, and it wasn't even that amazing. It was just average okay. But it lets people know your journey. But don't wait to do that. Let people see you in your journey. Another thing I like to say, also make sure you have business cards. That is huge. You will not realize how often you'll just talk to someone and you'll need a business card. Another one of my points, excuse me, is just listen around you. Listen around you during the day. Listen to the person behind you at the grocery store. Listen to the person behind you at the cafeteria. You would be amazed how many people's normal conversation includes the phrase, "Oh, I'm just so tired." I mean, that's what a lot of people say, and you can just turn around and say, "You heard of Plexus? Because I used to be the same way, and I'm not tired anymore. Here's my card. Look it up. Email me if you have any questions." Simple. It's not hounding them. It's nothing like that. It's just listening to people around you. Also, listen to your friends and family. Another thing I really like to do is find out my friends and people that I'm already have relationships with, find out their whys. I know we talk about in selling, know your why. Know why you're selling Plexus, what you're passionate about, and why you want to be doing this. Find out their why of why they need this. So, for example, I have a friend that she doesn't use Plexus and she's doing great on her own and she doesn't need it, and good for her. Yay. Her kids have some problems with ADD and ADHD, and there's been some studies shown that Plexus has helped with that. So I don't overload her. I just sent her a quick email that said, "Hey, I saw this testimony about this, and I know you were just talking about this yesterday with your kids. Just wanted to send it your way. Don't think anything of it. No big deal. Let me know what you think." It's not saying, "Hey, your kids need this because I heard that they're doing this." No, it's just saying, "Hey, you and I were having a conversation yesterday about your kid's ADD. I just found a testimony that says it helps ADD. Let me know if you want to give it a shot." Simple, easy conversation, very low key and very relaxed. Excuse me. Finally, I would say, and this kind of goes contradictory a little bit of what I said earlier, but I still think it's a really interesting idea. I have started reading a lot of books about network marketing. If you haven't done that yet, I know that was Jamie's challenge for this last week, but if you haven't done that yet, do it. Go to Amazon. There are so many great books about network marketing. The 4-Year Career is an awesome one. Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins is another good one. And she actually had this point in her book that she said, go through your phone and scroll through those people that you haven't talked to in so long, that you just almost think, who is this person? Why do I have this number in my phone? And text them, "Hey, I just started selling Plexus. Have you heard of it?" So, nothing else. Doesn't need to be anything else. I mean, of course, you can say, "Hi, how are you doing?" Whatever. But just put it out there. And if they want information, they do. If not, it's no big deal. They know you sell it. The last thing you want is for someone that you know could benefit from the product to sign up on somebody else's team, because they're your friend and you want them on your team. You want to build your brand with people that you know and love and you know support you. You don't want to miss an opportunity just because you assume what they want or what they need. So put yourself out there. Listen to people. Oh, my computer's went blank, sorry. Put yourself out there. Get business cards. Listen to people around you. Find out people's whys and find out what works for you. Look in the past and see about customers that have signed up for you. think about phrases that you said to people that kind of resonated. Like, for example, I said with the 60-day money-back guarantee, I feel like that didn't resonate very much with people. The 60-day trial has been doing really well. So, yeah, that's kind of a little bit about what I think led to some of the success for my May PV, and I hope June is the same. And yeah, Sarah, thank you for asking me to do this video, and y'all have a great night.